MMA Guru did an interview with Colby Covington, and Colby Covington went off on John Jones. And if you know me, you know I love a bit of John Jones hate. I'm a John Jones hater. Oh no, he's the GOAT. Oh yeah, well, he beat his wife. All right, beat his wife. Case closed. But Colby goes in on him on this interview. And look, I don't like Colby by any means. I really want him to get knocked out on the weekend. I think it'll be fucking awesome. But I can agree with someone that I dislike, and I love what Colby says in this interview, and I agree with a lot of what he says, basically all of it. And then he drops a little bit of an insight on what John Jones used to be like in, I think it was college, because they used to be roommates. Now, let's take everything Colby says with a pinch of salt, because I don't believe everything that the guy says, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. So we're going to react to what Colby said about John Jones. I just want to say, before we get going, this is probably Guru's best interview yet. A lot of the other interviews that he's done with Paddy and Tom and Drickus and things like that, it seemed a lot like just two friends having a Zoom call. Whereas this one, he's asking good questions. It seems more like a real interview type thing. So I was very happy with this interview. Really good job, Guru. Not that you're going to see this, because why would you? But really good job on it. But I'm going to react to just this little bit of Colby going in on John Jones, because I love John Jones hate, and any John Jones hate is welcome on this channel. All right. So we're going to start off with this. So here we go.
Our good friend John Jones was the headliner against Stipe Miocic. What did you think about John Jones's performance? And then I'll maybe segue into calling him gay a few times after that.
Dude, he's got a lot of fruity tendencies. I won't lie. Like some really fruity, questionable stuff that he's done, and it all adds up. Like I really do truly believe he swings both sides of the fence. So,
well, he is kind of fruity though, isn't he? John Jones, he's very fruity. I mean, if you've watched Guru's videos on John Jones being gay, it kind of all, like Colby says, it all adds up. You know, it all adds up. He's a very fruity dude, and all of his violent crimes that he's done have been against women. All right, he's been coincidence? I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. Colby thinks he's gay. Colby thinks that John is gay. Breaking news? Not really.
He's a weird guy, man. Beating your wife, hitting pregnant ladies with stop signs, all the steroid test failures. That guy's not a GOAT. He's a clown. He's literally a clown. So, I didn't think much of his performance. Shout out to Stipe. He's a great first responder. A great American patriot. But
I just want to go over what he said about the wife stuff and the hitting pregnant women at stop signs and the failed PD test, because it feels like a lot of John Jones fans just ignore all those things that have happened in John Jones's career, and they go to, yeah, well, John's the GOAT still. Let's just say that he was the greatest fighter to ever live, ever. Let's just say that he was. I don't think he is. Let's just say, for argument's sake, John Jones is the greatest fighter to ever live. Why are you supporting the man when he's beat his wife to a bloody pulp, and he's hitting pregnant women at stop signs and leaving the scene, and he's failed so many PD tests, and he's been arrested so many times? He's a shit person. Why are you supporting that type of guy, bro? You know what I mean? Like, people will give MMA Guru shit for some of the things that he says, because it's a bit edgy, it's a bit on the borderline of being a bit edgy, a bit maybe sexist, racist, whatever. They're all jokes at the end of the day. People go in at MMA Guru, and to an extent Colby Covington, for just the things that they say. What about the things that John Jones does? Like, actually physically does to people and to himself? Why do none of the fans really, well, none of the John Jones fans, why don't they just criticize the man for his life choices? You can praise the fighter, great fighter, best fighter to ever live, whatever, but you have to also be able to criticize the man because he's a shit person. He really, really is. And it's like, you can say he's the best fighter ever. I'll admit, John Jones's fight IQ is great. Very, very smart fighter. He's got good wrestling. He's got really good kicks. But I can also criticize the man, John Jones. I can separate the man from the fighter and criticize the man. But all you John Jones fans seem to just glaze the dude, suck his penis. Like, oh, John, whip it out. All over my face, John. And then you're like, what's that? He beat his wife. La, 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 la. Don't want to hear it. No, thank you. He's a shit person, bro. And I'm sick of the fans acting like he just gets a pass because he's a good fighter. He shouldn't. He really shouldn't get a pass just because he's a good fighter. You know? Let's carry on.
Ladies, his stop signs, all the steroid test failures, that guy's not a GOAT. He's, shout out to Stipe, he's a great first responder, a great American patriot, but everybody knows Stipe was just there for a paycheck. He's 43 years old. He's way past his time. You could tell in the training footage, like, the guy's not even training anymore. He's out there fucking jumping in fires, saving people's lives. So, he's already 2 feet out the door. He didn't even have 1 foot out the door. He was completely out the door just looking for a paycheck. So,
and this is what the John Jones fans forget, because they see on John Jones's resume now, oh, John Jones beat Stipe, the heavyweight GOAT. Whoa, what will you say now? And it's like, well, we'll say that he wasn't even training he wasn't even in training. He was a full-time firefighter. 42 years old, maybe 43 now. Let's just say 42, okay? The last fight was in 2021, I believe. Yeah, 2021 against Francis. In that fight, he got brutally knocked out. Hasn't fought since, and he came back to the cage limping, right? Can barely walk, can barely talk, and he gets, like, he's an old man, not training, got knocked out in his last fight, hasn't won a fight since 2020. Obviously, John Jones was going to win, and obviously Stipe was just there for a paycheck. It's quite clear, so we can't really add that to Jones's legacy, if we're being real. If John Jones came back and beat Stipe in 2020, 2019, even 2021, then yeah, great win. Great win, John. No doubt. But 2024, are we really counting that as the best heavyweight ever? The best heavyweight on the planet John Jones just beat? Because it's not, is it? There for a paycheck. I agree with Colby Covington with this one, guys.
I don't, rate that performance as good for John. He's been ducking Aspinall for too long now, and he ducked Nagano for 2 or 3 years as well. The guy's a coward, dude. He doesn't want to fight the top heavyweights because he knows he's going to get exposed. And
Colby, listen, right, John Jones wasn't ducking Francis, right? He just had to bulk up to the correct weight of 235 pounds. That's why he was out for 3 years bulking up to 235 pounds, Colby. That's what he was doing, all right? Because John Jones, listen, John Jones walked around at 205, all right? Absolutely. Definitely walked around at 205. So it took him 3 years, to bulk up 35 pounds. Because he definitely didn't already walk around at 235 or 230. Nope, didn't do that. He was bulking up. That's what John Jones says, so it must be true. And people believe him. That's even more embarrassing, that people believe that John Jones was out bulking up for 3 years to come to heavyweight. And all of a sudden, I'm finally bulked up, guys. What's that? Francis has left. Oh, well, I guess I'll come back anyway. And I've had fans say to me, he was bulking up properly. He was bulking up the proper way. Dude, I bulked up 60 pounds in a year. Year and a half tops. Literally from being 63 kg or 136 pounds, I bulked up to like 195 pounds in a year and a half. From skinny to, I don't want to say massive, but bigger, right? A good size in a year and a half with no nutritionist, no special facilities, and a full-time job. You're telling me that John Jones, it took him 3 years to bulk up 35, but he weighed in at 235 to fight Stipe. And let's just say, right, when he came back to heavyweight, what was he, 250? He's definitely walking around at light heavyweight He's walking around at least. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. 230 pounds. And he takes 3 years to put on 20 pounds, especially with John Jones' history of PEDs. It's 3 years for 20 pounds. He was ducking, bro. Just admit it. Admit it.
He's gonna get knocked out, but it's just the guy's he's a joke, man. I don't nothing to say about him.
You watched my channel.
He's like, nothing to say about him after ranting about him for like two straight minutes. Nothing to say about the guy. Just said loads, mate.
What's all, Colby? You're saying a lot of MMA guru talking points here about John Jones. You viewed my videos anytime?
I've seen your videos a couple times. Yeah, I definitely have. You're the people's meat. Some of them I respect, brother.
On a woman, it's fair game. I should be able to say what I want. Maybe a few things here and there, but I'm not going after. He seems pretty scummy, to say the least.
Yeah, you're saying facts, dude. Are people mad that he beat up his wife and left her bloody in a Las Vegas hotel room? I mean, how many times has the guy been to jail? How many steroid failures he had? He hid under a fucking cage for 12 hours. I mean, the guy's the absolute scum of the earth. Like,
oh yeah, he fucking did that shit as well, didn't he? He hid under the octagon, to hide away from the drug commission. And what did he say it was? Oh well, it's because I smoked. It's because I smoked a joint. Bull fucking shit. You smoked a joint, so you're worried that the commission were going to tell you off. That's why you hid under the octagon. Oh, goon, bro. He thinks we're all stupid, doesn't he? Well, his fans are. His fans believe him. Yeah, it was just weed, guys. It was just weed. John Jones just smoked some weed and he was hiding. Fucking goon, bro. Honestly, you're all gullible, bro.
Anybody that gives that guy sympathy they should get checked. Like, they literally need a psychiatric check. So keep doing you, brother. Fuck what the haters say. Haters are just jealous of you.
That's the thing, innit? It's like, you criticize John Jones, because I've had it on loads of my videos. You criticize John Jones. The John Jones fans come at you like no other fan base. They come at you hard and all night long. No Jones. But they do. They just come at you because, how dare you criticize my favorite fighter? I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna go comment and cry a little bit more. Like, you can't handle when someone criticizes your favorite fighter. It's like Conor fans, Izzy fans, and John Jones fans. They're all the same. You criticize them three, forget it, bro. Floods of comments. Well, John Jones has done more in his life than you ever will, but he's the best. He's so good. He's got a massive penis and his balls are nice and soft. And I want to grow up. Get his cock out your mouth, bro, and get his balls off your face. It's embarrassing.
Anyway, the fruity tendencies you mentioned about John Jones. I know you shared a room with him. Did you ever come back and open the door and catch him painting his toenails on his bed and anything along those lines? I don't know. With him, I don't know. Maybe he was in there with a Rashad Evans before they were even in the UFC. You never know. Anything you caught him with doing in your dorm room?
So I didn't actually know this. I didn't realize that Colby and John actually shared a room. This is pretty crazy. I didn't realize. Maybe I missed the memo. I don't know, but Colby's apparently seen John Jones do some, not like super gay shit, but like it's kind of gay, and for a guy that's like adamant that he's not, and his fans are adamant that he's not, I don't know, bro. Let's just listen to what Colby has to say. Now, again, pinch of salt with Colby. Alright, it's just an interesting thing that he said. Pinch of salt with anything Colby says, because we can't really believe everything that the dude comes out with. He said he was going to fucking beat the shit out of Leon, and what did he do? He did nothing. So let's just listen to what he says. Pinch of salt, but it's interesting to listen to. What did John Jones used to do in the dorm rooms? Colby, let us know.
Oh yeah, for sure. He did used to paint his nails all the time. He would paint them black. He'd paint them white. I think one time he did do pink for a wrestling match. So he definitely has a lot of fruity tendencies and questionable things he did. And like a couple of times he wanted to wrestle with me. I'm like, dude, why you want to wrestle with me, dude? I'm not in your weight class. And like, why are you trying to and like the way he would wrestle me, he wouldn't like wrestle hard. He would like almost like he wanted to grope on me. So, You know, I always knew he had those weird tendencies, but
So John Jones used to grope Colby Covington. Ugh. Allegedly. But imagine John Jones like, hey, Colby, you want to wrestle? And he's like, no, I don't, dude. Come on, let's wrestle. I just pinning my nails for you. Knock it off, you know. I could just imagine it, bro. He's like at the corner of the room, crouching down like how he does in the cage. He's like, come wrestle me, Colby. He's like, dude, I'm like fucking 2 weight classes below you, 3 weight classes below you. Why do you want to wrestle me? Probably because he could dominate him because of his size. Like he wanted to be the dom. He wanted to be like the top dom. You know, Colby's like the bottom. What do you call it? I don't know, fucking gay terms, but submissive. That's the one. He's a bottom submissive. And John's the top dom. In that relationship. Oh god, what the fuck am I on about?
But I can say that I know that he has been with girls because he would bring back the fucking biggest whale heavyweights you've ever seen, bro. I swear on my life, like if I could go to Iowa and probably find 10 or 15 of the most swamp creature, just fucking cornfield, fat, fucking 400-pound tub of lard you've ever seen. So he is a chubby chaser as well, but you know, it's probably because, you know, he's used to, you know, guys. So I mean, he has no game to actually get a beautiful woman. He has to go after the chubby ones.
That's crazy. So John Jones is a chubby chaser as well as being gay. Guys, this is breaking news from Colby Covington. This is funny, bro. So let me get it straight. So in college, John used to paint his nails. Okay, fruity, whatever. Not that big of a deal. I mean, I wouldn't personally because I'm not gay. All right, I'm an alpha male. All right. And he supposedly wanted to wrestle Colby quite a few times, and when they did wrestle, it wasn't really going hard. Well, John got hard, but not that. It wasn't going hard as in like trying his best. He was getting a bit hard though. Just trying to grope Colby a little bit, and then he used to bring back fucking chubby chicks. A little bit of a chubby chaser. Oh, it's funny, bro. It's really, really funny. I just love John. I just love John Jones slander. Honestly, I do. True or not, it's just so funny to see. And this will get the John Jones fans angry again, which is what I love. Get mad, stay mad. Who gives a fuck? Stay mad about your wife beating, PD abusing, fucking hit and run doing, hiding under the octagon, threatening, not threatening, intimidating a woman's drug testing. Fucking gay, alcoholic, cocaine using, fucking little gay boy. Defend him. I don't care, bro. Honestly, go back to all my John Jones videos. Like they're all fucking in the comments. John Jones will destroy Tom Aspinall. Based on what? Oh well, because he's the GOAT. All right, well, Stipe was the GOAT, the heavyweight GOAT. Look what happened to him. Means nothing. What you've done in your past means nothing if you like in the current day in terms of your fighting skill. That's like how you stack up against the current active fighters. It doesn't matter. It really clearly. Stipe got fucking dominated, bro. Pretty much. Anyway, let's carry on.
Looking for those female John Morgans, some would say. I didn't have to do 10.
And that's basically the end of the John Jones segment. The rest of it's really interesting, though. Like, when Colby's not putting on this insufferable act, he's actually quite enjoyable to listen to. I mean, he's still putting on a bit of the act, but it's not to the extent that he usually does. He seems a bit more down to earth, and like I say, Guru does a good job in this interview. It's definitely his best one yet. He's got an interview with Buckley coming out tomorrow. Probably won't be as interesting. I won't lie, but I listened to a bit of Buckley's interview he did with DJ, and I'll tell you what, he's been through some shit, is he? You know, fucking losing his contract with Bellator, going back to work a 9 to 5, trying to just survive and fucking find more. It's an interesting listen. But yeah, anyway, this is basically all I wanted to talk about today because I love John Jones hate. It's my favorite thing to talk about because if you know me, you know I love John. I don't love John Jones. I love hating John Jones. I love it. It's my favorite hobby, actually. I love seeing all the John Jones fans get angry because they're just easy bait. It's easy bait, bro. It's so easy. I don't know a saltier fan base. I really, really don't. And they're all going to come at Colby. Well, you're just jealous because you've done nothing in the sport, but John Jones has. That's another thing people do is when you criticize someone, they go, "You must be jealous." Like, no, I just think they're just a dickhead, bro. Like, that's all it is. But yeah, Colby Covington goes in on John Jones in this interview. Very, very fun watch. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about this interview. John Jones, Colby Covington, MMA guru, whatever. Let me know your thoughts about the whole situation down below. I've got a video coming out tomorrow, basically where I shit on Colby Covington. I don't like him still. I still don't like him. But I can agree with someone that I don't like from time to time. I don't have to disagree with everything he says because I don't like the dude. All right. I can still agree with him, but want him to get knocked the fuck out by Joaquin Buckley, which I think he will do in round 2 or 3. But we'll see what happens. I recorded the video yesterday about Colby losing to Buckley, but then I saw that this interview was coming out tonight, so I wanted to get this up instead. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Links are down below. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.